I do have skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Look out, the beautiful politicians coming after you.
Well, exactly. They've got to be hung and strung.
So
Listen up, Michael. Listen up, Nick.
G'day everybody, Mark here. It's the 21st of November. Now, this is just a follow-up from the fucking evil little bastards that thought they'd hack into my computer and delete all of the user directory, so to speak, of my desktop, my documents, 800 gigabyte of data off my terabyte drive. Luckily, I'd backed it all up. So I was compiling it all from, as you can see here, my, 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drives, external, plus there's a hard drive in him. So while I was backing it all up, you see, I did the stupid mistake of doing it on this computer that was still connected to the net. As you can see, this one ain't, and I've turned off the Wi-Fi. So, what some evil little fuckers did about 4 days ago, they hacked me again on this computer when all of those drives were connected to it, because I was stupid enough to leave it connected to the net again, thinking that I had protection software on the computer. Well, the computer, the mouse froze up, it started acting like it was, having a real pog, and because it froze up so severely, this time I didn't dick around, I just hit the power button. Now, what I did as soon as I turned the power button back on, I was actually trying to transfer files, and as I say, compiling all of my backed up stuff that the arseholes thought they'd deleted, back to the way I wanted it. Now, this drive here is called Mark's 2 gigabyte Monster. Alright, now, I'm going to show you something here, hopefully you can see. I'll minimize that now. Most people that know how to use a computer know what I mean when I say if you go into my computer, or the computer's up here at the top, you can see all of those. You've got the local drive, which is your boot drive, C drive, and then there's a 1 terabyte work drive, there's terabyte itself, there's the 320 gigabyte portable, and then there's the Mark's 2 gigabyte Monster. And you can see that's pretty full. I mean, that's 1.8 terabyte there, and it's 276, so it's pretty bloody chocker. So when I go into Mark's 2 gigabyte Monster, you'll see that there's just 3 folders there: Vault, Picture Store, and Completed Clips. If I go into Completed Clips, this comes up, okay? The file directory is corrupted or unavailable, alright? Like fuck. Those little bastards tried to hack me again 4 days ago, and they thought they would hit my main backup drive this time by deleting it. However, all they managed to do was screw up the fact that I couldn't access the file allocation tables, or the FAT tables. However, so that's what happens when I tried to click into these things. Picture Store was empty. There's just nothing there. So I have a program called Active File Recovery. So I ran that. Now, here's that same Mark's 2 gigabyte Monster. You can see it there. Alright, so when I click on that, oh my, there's Completed Clips, there's Picture Store, alright, but what about all these other folders that are appearing? I mean, what's the deal there? How come I can't access them when I go into the computer thing? Why is there only those 3 directories? So if I go back into my restoration, you can see that there's Completed Clips, Picture Store, and Vault, but there's also Unsorted. Now, Picture Store, alright, just for an example of what these evil cunts did, that's 60 gigabytes of just basically the family photos for the last 15 years these cunts tried to fucking delete. There's all of my archives for 15 years. There's the main storage for all of the projects that I was working on. there's completed clips, and all of the work behind that. Okay, so that's a huge amount of about 8 years of my work there, not counting 15 years of just family history. And those pricks thought they'd delete it all. Well, thank God for this fucking program, because I've just spent the last 3.5 days restoring all of the folders those fucktards tried to delete. So now, in the other drives, we have them all stored. See? Music stores there, the picture store inside new folder, there's the unsorted musics, there's completed, there's the picture store. Alright, they're all spread out throughout my drives. Completed clips is there, main storage for completed works or current works. Alright, they're all back, spread out amongst the drives. Okay, why I had to do that is because basically I have limited space on each of them. But now that I've done that, I'm going to be wiping the 2 terabyte monster. I just wanted to get this on record before I wiped this and restored everything back to its former glory. So rest assured, all of my drives will no longer be connected to a computer connected to the net. On this computer, there'll be very little. And if I am using editing software, you can be damn sure I'm not going to be connected to the net while I'm doing that. So, you fucktards, New Zealand Police, GCSB, whoever you are that thinks it's okay to commit illegal acts and hack somebody's computer without warrants and fuck with them the way you've done, simply because me and a few other people decide to start saying, watch out pedophile politicians, you really do not know what you have created. You're fucked. And if you think you're going to scare me, you've done nothing but make me more tenacious. Alright? You're an evil sack of shits that thinks it's okay to hack somebody's computer and delete their personal history of 15 years on. There's reasons I have external drives like this, and they're going to be no longer plugged into anything online. So, fuck here's good and proper. And that's about all I have to say about it tonight. I've got a little bit more work to do. It takes a long time, and in the last few days I've probably moved about 8 terabytes of data backwards and forwards, and anybody who works on computers knows that takes a hell of a long fucking time to do. So, yep, all you've done is piss me right off. You're going to reap the benefits of that. See you later, guys. Bye.
Jesus Christ! But then, drama. This is Constable Marty Hernandez. He's involuntarily entered the vehicle. This is not an ideal situation, but it is a new situation we have here, and...
You alright, Hernandez? You alright?
To be honest, he should have been wearing the vest.